everybody, I'm Leslie Mayer, I'm a physiotherapist, as you can see from my sign. I thought I'd give you a tour of my garden and my physio practice. This is where the people come in when they want to park their cars so that it's nice and safe. And as you walk in, the garden is part of the treatment. You've got to be calm and collected, and it helps you just to relax, and it's just nice to be in nature. Paddington is part of my therapy animals. He's a chocolate Labrador, and he has had 3 years worth of training, and he's very much a very docile dog, and he helps a lot of my patients overcome their emotional problems. I've got 2 paths that people can walk up. We've got one here with beautiful coloured stones, of semi-precious stones, and I've also got my fountain and the water. There's nothing more tranquil than having a water, and as the patients walk up, they get to see these beautiful things and just start taking themselves out of society, and they get to admire all the different things that I have in my garden, as well as all the different animals in my garden. I've got a free roaming rabbit, and I've got a chicken, and then of course I've got Paddington, and then I've got 5 cats, and we've got some tortoises that have been rescued, and there's Oscares, that's my rabbit, and she's probably coming to greet old Silky that's still lying in her hut sitting on invisible eggs. She has no eggs there, I've taken them away, and she's ever hopeful that she'll hatch a little chicken. And Oscares comes every morning to greet her and say, "Hello, are you getting up?" "No, not today." "Very well, I'll see you another day." And she comes and she greets Silky every single day. It's so nice to see. I watch them from my therapy room, which is, there's the window, so I get to look out the window and see all my animals doing their things. Here's Oscares saying hello. And as you walk further up the path, you come to the entrance of my practice. That is not a real tortoise, it is a fake tortoise, but I do have real ones at the back. And you enter the room, and I've got more animals here. So Kimmy is over here. She's a frequent flyer here. She likes to sit on the bench there or in her bed on the right. And I've got my bathroom that the patients can use. And then that's my stash of needles that I've just had delivered yesterday. And then you come into the treatment section of the room, and in here I've got my treatment bed, and I've got my therapy tables. On the table I've got my needles, and I've got my dermabac, which is sterilizing of the skin. The packet there is just to put away my plastics because I recycle. And I've got my ultrasound, my nebulizing equipment, because I nebulize my tortoise and my cat because they're sick. And then I've got the shortwave therapy, which I also use on my cat and my tortoise because they've got sinus problems and chest problems. And I will show you some of their treatments later in the YouTube videos. And then we've got my needle box over here where I dispose of my needles so that they're not sitting around, and a little microwave to heat up my hot packs that I put on the patients when it's in the winter and cold. There's Paddington's bed. He's part of the therapy because it has been said that animals are extremely useful in improving people's mental, physical and emotional well-being, and therefore they are allowed in my treatment room. And if the patients are scared, they are allowed to ask the dog to go out, but within 3 treatments they're asking me to keep the dog in the therapy room because he is so docile and he's so loving, and all he wants to do is help you get better. And the same for my cat. She always stays on her chair there, very seldom comes and interferes with the patients on the beds, but it's all part of the therapy because it has been shown that animals in general can improve people's well-being emotionally, mentally and physically, and helps them to open up to the therapist to improve the counselling and that. And there's old little Wee Wee. She's also comes in here frequently, and she likes to sleep on the windowsill outside there. You can see there's little pillows on the windowsill. They climb outside and they sleep either on the pillows or under the pillows depending on the type of day.